What do you do when two men you love ask you the same question, and your heart refuses to answer? Two rings, one heart, and a choice. I wasn't ready to make. I never planned for my life to become this complicated. If you asked me a year ago, I would have laughed and said, love was simple. You meet someone, you fall in love, and you build a future together. But today, I sit alone in my room, staring at my phone, confused, overwhelmed, and afraid of the decision waiting for me. I am dating two men. Saying it out loud still feels strange, even to me. It didn't start as something reckless or intentional. Life just happened that way. I met the first one when I wasn't sure what I wanted. He was kind, patient, and steady, the type of man who makes you feel safe just by being around him. With him, everything felt calm, predictable, secure. Then came the second one. He arrived unexpectedly, full of life and confidence. He challenged me, made me laugh, pushed me to dream bigger. With him, my heart raced. I felt seen in a different way, like I was discovering parts of myself I didn't even know existed. Somewhere along the line, I stopped telling myself I would choose soon. I kept both relationships alive, convincing myself I needed time to understand my feelings better. I didn't think love would demand an answer so quickly, until they both asked the same question. The first proposal came quietly, no crowd, no drama, just sincerity. He looked at me with eyes full of certainty and said he was ready to spend the rest of his life with me. He talked about building a home, growing old together, and choosing me every single day. I smiled, but my heart trembled. Before I could even process that moment fully, the second proposal came days later, bold, emotional, and full of promises. He spoke about passion, partnership, and building a life filled with adventure. He said he couldn't imagine a future without me in it. That night, I didn't sleep. Instead of joy, I felt panic. Instead of excitement, guilt wrapped itself around my chest. Two men were offering me their forever, and I was standing at the center of a storm I created. I kept asking myself questions that had no easy answers. Who do I truly love? Who do I feel more like myself with? Is love about peace or passion, security or excitement? I thought choosing would make everything clearer, but the more I tried, the more confused I became. Some days I leaned toward the man who felt like home. Other days my heart pulled me toward the one who made me feel alive. I imagined different futures, different homes, different mornings, different versions of myself, and none of them felt completely wrong or completely right. What scared me the most wasn't making the wrong choice. It was hurting someone who loved me deeply. I realized something painful during those days of confusion. Love isn't just about how someone makes you feel. It's also about honesty, responsibility, and timing. And somewhere in my silence, I was being unfair to everyone involved, including myself. One evening, as I sat alone, I finally admitted the truth I had been avoiding. I wasn't confused because I loved two men. I was confused because I hadn't fully chosen myself yet. I had been trying to fit my heart into answers I wasn't ready to give. Marriage is not a decision you rush just because the question is asked. It's not something you choose out of fear, pressure, or guilt. It's a promise, and promises deserve clarity. So for the first time in weeks, I breathed deeply and accepted that it was okay to pause. It was okay to step back and face the truth honestly, even if it was uncomfortable. I don't know yet who I will choose, or if I will choose either of them right now. What I do know is this: love should never feel like a trap.
It should feel like a choice you make with peace in your heart, not confusion in your mind. And until my heart speaks clearly, I refuse to force an answer it isn't ready to give.